What's up, guys and gals? Welcome to Extreme Nerd Table. Well, I have Anthony and Simply Incredible Podcast or Daryl with us. So no Rando tonight. Rando had something better to do.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't even sound possible.
So what you guys been up to? I've been in bed sick. So what you guys been up to?
I've been in bed lazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard you picked up some books finally.
I actually found some books. Yes, I was shocked too.
What you ended up picking up?
Let's see them.
Let's see them.
All right. Let's go with Ollie's Hall first.
All right.
Yeah, because they like me so much, they gave me this for 30% off.
What is that, lube?
Yeah, yes, it is. It's sun lube. To keep the sun away from you.
So when he plays frisbee, frisbee goal.
There you go. And then I found this right there with that awesome mask.
Nice.
Cool.
Only $6.99. So
Nice.
that can go back here with Harley.
Yeah, that goes with your Harley mask.
Yes.
Is there a book in there too?
I just wear yes.
Frank Miller?
Yeah, the reprint, yeah.
Nice.
And then got this for $2.99.
Nice.
So
that's a good read too. It's a nice read.
It is, yeah. All right, well, that's all I got from there. But then I did pick some a few books up at the flea market today, which I never find anything.
Awesome.
There. So I got Black Panther.
Nice.
And number 2.
Very
nice.
And number 3.
Very
nice.
And get the whole set.
Good thing you can count.
So that was well, I mean, it had a number on it, otherwise I would have been in big trouble. Then this one too. It's Black Panther. Nice. So I was like, yeah, Black Panther and Storm.
That's a great cover.
Why not? Yeah, that's actually what I got. And it's a newsstand edition.
Ooh.
That makes it. I'm gonna put this on eBay for $27 million because it's newsstand edition. That's on the side. There we go. So the newsstand people, it's coming. And ignore the price on here. Astonishing X-Men, nice sketch cover, Comic-Con exclusives. And I was like, yeah.
Nice.
I've been to Comic-Con. I guess I need it.
Who sketched that?
The person who did it. I honestly have no idea.
You're very heavily invested in that, I see.
I think it's Bianchi.
Okay. Beyonce?
Beyonce. Yes. She dances, she sings, she sketches.
It took me forever to learn Bianchi. Bianchi's the name anyways, his last name. It took me forever.
And then I finally picked this one up.
I love that.
I've been needing this one for a very long time and finally found it. So there we go.
There
we go. It's not.
You could have told me that. I would have AOK'd you that damn book.
You could have told me earlier today.
Look at her ass, by the way.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. They you really can't see the boobicles.
Yeah, boobicles.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
they're kind of hidden down here.
They're right under her shoulder. What are you talking about?
There's right behind her
knee.
But look at that ass.
Dead age. Yeah. And then I saw. Let's see which one we're going with first. We're going with this one first. Batman with Robin, the Teen Wonder.
Teen Wonder.
I saw that. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
That's interesting.
I think this is. I'm going to say Neil Adams, but I might be wrong.
It's either Neil or Jim Aparo.
I'm thinking Neil on this
one of those two.
But the Teen Wonder. How about that? Because of that sweet beard.
Yeah.
And then I saw another one with a sweet beard, and I was like, "You're coming home with me too."
Ahoy, Captain.
Ahoy.
There we go.
Nice.
Like, there's another sweet beard.
Yeah, that's a Rob G book if I ever seen one.
Yes. This is what issue is that? Number 28, The Witching Hour, number 28.
That's nice.
So that
you got that at the flea market?
I got that at the flea market.
Nice. Flea market's has an upgrade.
Yes. And I was like, "Are you coming back anytime soon?" He's like, 2 weeks. I'm like, well, doggone it. So that's my haul. But this sunscreen will come in really handy.
Did you get his phone number? So if he never comes back, you got a way to contact him?
I'm sorry, he was not cute enough to get the digits.
Man, you got to learn.
How you doing?
What
Okay,
what
get
did
those
you end up
digits.
doing this week, Anthony? Besides
What-
work and everything else.
Well, I picked up a couple of gifts to me.
Oh,
Got
that's
this
cool.
Catwoman
that's-
Vampirella, Jim Ballant, my good friend. I don't know what this AOK is, but I guess that's what he did.
Yeah, the AOK'd you.
Yeah,
The, random act of kindness. That's
I
the
know what it
AOK
is.
is.
I'm just teasing. I just think you guys are all like little kindergartners.
AOK starts with the letter R.
This
For random.
this JLA Avengers run by George Perez and Kurt Busiek.
It would have been nice to have Perez at MegaCon though.
I never earned it. I never had this before, so I was nice to get that. AOK'd me also.
That I didn't even know was a thing.
George Perez was not at MegaCon just like everybody else because they were. I understand George Perez because he's old.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Donnie Cates and all these Tom King. Did you hear a story about Tom King? Did you see what he posted?
No.
I'll tell you about it later. But anyway, because
Okay.
I want to be nice and cheerful. We got this Orphan Black cover from my buddy Daniel also. Nice Tatiana Maslany cover.
Have you seen the series, the TV series?
I'm sorry?
Have you seen the TV series Orphan
Yeah.
Black?
Yes, of course.
So good.
Yeah. One of the best.
I love Tati.
And I got some of these black and white Batmans. Here's an old one. And then I got some new ones.
I love those.
This one was actually a Steranko cover.
Nice.
Which is totally crazy.
I didn't know you did that.
Yeah, Jim Steranko cover. This is Amanda Connor. This is, I don't know who the fuck it is. And this is Mark Silvestri. So really cool. And again, I got that from my buddy. Again, he AOK'd it to me. Actually, I gave him a couple of books, but he also gave me like a pile of records he didn't want. And
that's nice.
Vinyl records he collects and I collect. But he had this box of shit like John Lennon LPs and Rush and all this old man stuff that I really liked. But also, I want to take a minute. I'm going to be selfish here a little bit. I would like to just show the audience real quick. Misty America is still available on Indiegogo.
Wow.
Packages start at.
I'm just happy the money you're making, man.
You can buy can buy the hat I'm wearing for $15. And
he said the actual hat he's wearing.
And then, I'll send you this one, sweaty and all. You get a vintage trucker hat that I'm wearing for $15. Standard packages start at $25, and then they just go up from there. Mr. Darryl, Simply Incredible Podcast, he picked up a package. I believe he bought the executive package, if I'm not mistaken. So, I'm still up for a couple days. I'll probably be up. I'll probably close Friday. I will close. And then, and the cool thing is on Tuesday, when I have my usual broadcast at 8 p.m., I have been promised that Chelsea Ann, who is my cover model for Misty America, there's A and B covers. This is B cover, by the way.
Oh, I see why that's the B cover.
And the A cover looks like that poster that's in Daryl's hands, but this is the actual real first cover. She will be on Tuesday, and she promises she will be on in her cowboy hat and her bikini top. So,
okay.
If you guys want to just watch something cool or join me on Tuesday, feel free. And again, Captain Comics, Cantonese Comic Kid, all these people that hit me up, talk to me online all day. The package is still available, starting at $25 on Indiegogo.
I got you.
For those who aren't going to see me at the show in Volusia County on September 18th and 19th, that is. So, I know Captain Comics, he's out in Sturgis, in the Dakotas and a lot of folks. But I'll be seeing Jeff hopefully in September.
Yep.
if we all don't die. And Captain Comics, Indiegogo, $25. Or if you say fuck you in your comic books, I just like that trucker hat. $15 trucker hat, vintage foam, great logo. There you go. That's all. That's the last plug I'm ever gonna do until Friday. So
Or until Venerella comes.
No. I will. I still get one. Well, Captain, you got until Friday. So go to Indiegogo, look up Anthony Seco or type in Misty America, and you will find it. And again, Venerella is coming in October. I'm going to launch that the same way on Indiegogo before Halloween, and I will have it done by November. And it'll be fun. It's going to be really super fun. It's going to actually have the 5 pages that I put in Venus and Mars.
Yeah.
And then it's going to have another 25 pages or so after that. So if you've read that first 5 pages in Venus and Mars, spoiler, it ends with her going back to Venus in her spaceship, which her spaceship is my hairdryer in my bathroom. That's the model for the spaceship. When that happens, hey, John Byrne, Daryl, all his Fantastic Fours, he used to draw curling irons. And those were the spacecraft. So I got that inspiration. I'm like, all these household items look like spaceships. So there's my reference. I don't have to go buy a model. I can just have the hair dryer and turn it this way and turn it that way. But that's it. And, again, I had a big haul at MegaCon, but I showed that off at my thing. The only thing I want to say, I got a funny story. Tom King, who decided not to come to MegaCon.
A lot of people decided not to come to MegaCon, though.
He posted online today on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and every place else he is. He says, I'm at some con. He worked another con just a couple days ago. A guy comes in a full Rorschach costume because, he's writing Rorschach right now, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the guy wanted a picture with him. So, very inappropriate to the character. He pulled his mask off so you could see his face. Tom King went on a tirade. This pandemic is no fucking joke. I had that guy fucking escorted out of that fucking convention. Like he had like an Afghanistan PTSD moment.
Wow.
But then he decided to post all about it. I'm boy. And by the way, not being insensitive to a guy who's been sick all month with COVID, but why do that? Because guess what? All Tom King did is get ridiculed by everybody online.
Yep.
This guy was like his biggest fan and he threw him out of the convention. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And again, my point is write and draw good comics and stop being so personality. Mm-hmm. Be like Sarah Frazetta. Standing next to Clayton Crane with no one paying attention to her. Even though she's the most attractive person in the building.
Yeah.
I was not there.
Uh-huh. Well, I got some books from MegaCon. My boys actually got me some books.
Look at this. The man doesn't even go.
I know, he doesn't even go. And I bet you he got better shit than me and he didn't even go.
better shit than me and I didn't go.
I got an Evil Ernie 4 that I was looking for.
Nice.
I love those.
My Geek Aficionado actually AOK'd me this.
Nice.
So, nice.
He AOK'd me. And now that whole run's done, I'm going to end up grading the whole run, but I'm going to have Brian Polito sign the run first.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and then I had this gifted to me. It is a Frank Frazetta art book. It is a Good Girl art. You guys got to see the interior.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Yeah, front and back.
Ooh.
Yeah. And Frank's actually in the first cover in the beginning.
All black and white?
All black and white.
Oh, look at him. He's ready to get busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must work out.
It's
Yeah,
called It's called Baby because on that first page he made one.
Yeah, I like his black and white stuff a lot.
That's nice.
It's nice detail. Like his black and white stuff is really detailed. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
Hmm.
yep. I got
Very
that.
cool.
Yeah.
You know,
One of
Frank drew women like women. You
Yeah.
know,
One of
He
my
drew-
fa-
he
one
drew
of my
them
favorites.
realistic.
Yeah, and then you got this.
See,
Nice.
that is awesome.
Yeah, that's from Stay Puft.
Nice.
And then I picked up the Frank Cho Fighter Girls issue 1, Frank Frazetta homage.
That he
Yeah.
was allowed to do finally.
But yeah, allowed to actually say, allowed to do, yeah. If it wasn't for Sarah, I think honestly, if it wasn't for Sarah getting involved, I don't think it would have came out. And then I picked up Jaguar God at Urban Legends.
Nice.
Yep.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah. Well, I'm only mission issue 4, and then Vigilante's gonna be gifted AOK and me issue 4.
Jaguar God is that
Frank Frazetta.
no, but no, but isn't that a Glenn Danzig company?
Yeah, it's Vivid or Vigil or
Yeah.
yes, yeah. So
I
I'm
think
only missing issue 4 out of it.
Nice.
those are adult in nature too, right?
Yeah. And then Alfred and Frank. Oh, and I picked this up because I thought it was funny. Jenna Jameson.
Wow, that's definitely adult.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. And then
Okay, by looking at that, that must have been about 15 to 20 years old.
yeah,
Oh, easy.
yeah. I just thought it was funny. I saw him like, that's funny. And I just pick it up just because it's, yep. And then I got this Vampirella special that you have to mail away from Warren Comics. So
Nice.
now the whole run's done.
Very
That's all I was missing. And then that actually got picked up by Steve at TampaCon. So I got this. So now the run's completely done.
You said
That's all.
TampaCon, right?
Yeah, that one I picked up at that one. They picked it up at TampaCon for me.
I was afraid he said Tampon Con.
Well, there is something inside that falls out. I don't know.
Well,
Anthony, it's just
well, let's talk about like Scarlett Johansson suing Disney for. Did they disclose the amount that she's suing for though?
It revolves around the 50 million.
Okay.
She lost $50 million in back end stuff because of the deal she had with it wasn't supposed to go to streaming. So of course, when they make money off the movie, the stuff goes to the people involved with the movie. When they go streaming, the only people that make money off the streaming is Disney Plus. Period. The producers don't make money. The directors don't make money. The catering staff, it's all Disney Plus. Also, Daryl, I'm glad we got the Boba Fett memo tonight.
Oh yeah.
But
Few of us did.
the thing is, let's face it, guys. With the pandemic and the way things are, there was no way she was going to make extra $50 million on the back end because it's not Infinity or Endgame with Robert Downey Jr. numbers, but it's probably a substantial, maybe 5 million, maybe 10 million, And I really do think that regardless, despite the pandemic, the fact that it was released on, and I spoke about this on my show too. It's like, I saw it twice or 3 times, just like I saw Suicide Squad 3 or 4 times, because I have HBO Max and I have Disney Plus. So the truth of the matter is, me and my family cheated the box office 3 or 4 times at maybe $40 to $50 a time. That stuff adds up. And I have a feeling that people do want entertainment. So the fact that, and again, it was over a contract. The contract said that it was not going to go to theater, to go on streaming. Right. And that was tight. And by the way, I said it before, Scarlett Johansson is still a class act, regardless of this coming to light, because she waited till the movie came out. even though she knew it was going to streaming, she did a lot of promotion on talk shows
Right.
and call-ins and online shit before, while being pregnant too, by the way. She just had a baby a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, which no one knew she was pregnant during the pandemic. I guess no one saw her from the stomach up in anything. So that was not even common knowledge. But the truth of the matter is she stayed classy. And I don't think it's a personal thing. It's a professional thing. And I think in the future, if it stops Disney from doing that, or HBO Max from doing that, or anybody, it will probably help movies in the long run, despite Daryl, who doesn't like going to movies. To keep movies alive, you have to clamp down and do what's right for business.
Yep.
And the way you see that, and again, I'm glad Randall's not here to correct me, but the Free Guy or whatever with Ryan Reynolds, that made a shitload of money compared to how, the budget. And the reason it did that is because it didn't have a streaming release. And I guarantee you this following weekend, it probably made more money because it had a streaming release. It didn't have a streaming release. And I think that's important. I know that Shang-Chi, that's not on Disney Plus. That's movies only, right?
Yeah, that's movies only.
And so is Eternals.
Yeah.
So to be fair, the Black Widow herself, she had something to complain about. It's like, why are you putting my movie out there that I co-produced on streaming and everybody else is direct to the multiplex? She's got a point.
I mean, I still haven't propped down the $30 to see the movie. I'll wait until October and see it. I have no problem with that. But I 100% think she is in the right. I mean, it's right there in the contract.
And Disney has the money.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I just worry that the way the mouse is, if somebody does something against them, they kind of like kick them to the curb.
I guarantee you we'll never see her again. But you know what? I don't think she cares because she's dead. Spoiler.
Yeah, but like my blacklister for other stuff because.
Yeah, he hasn't seen Endgame yet. He's leaving.
No, I'm just saying it might blacklist because you do something on the mouse might blacklist her, man.
But
her and Gina Carano can make a girl best friend movies.
Now, see, I'll watch that. But not only that, she does voices for a whole bunch of Disney movies.
Mm-hmm.
That movie with the people playing music or whatever, she does those voices. So whatever, it's a professional thing, not a personal thing.
Yeah.
And
like you said, it's in the contract. So you know what I mean. So they deserve it coming to them because it's in the contract saying no streaming. So and you guys.
Speaking about what's coming to them, what do you think about the new trailers for Shang-Chi that opens this next weekend?
Yeah.
And then what do you think about the Eternals trailers?
I like the Eternals trailer and I like the Shang-Chi one. The Eternals one explained a lot more, so that helped out.
I've only seen the first Eternals trailer, and that did not impress me in the least.
Well, go watch.
There's more
out the second one.
Go watch the second one. It came out 3 days ago.
It's gonna get better.
I mean, they pretty much tell you the whole plot in the trailer, but it's
pretty fun.
Yeah, I like seeing an entire movie in 2.5 minutes.
That's true. Well, you don't go to the theater anyway, so it's good. It saves you time and money.
Well, I look at it this way. I mean, I had planned on seeing it sometime next year when it comes on streamings. There you go.
Well, my thing is, it's nothing to me, and this is only to me. Nothing is exciting me about either of those movies. Both of the movies to me look boring, and I'm not getting it. I'm not. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's because, I'm not into the Marvel adjunct lesser known properties, and I know Shang-Chi is not lesser known. It's been around since 71, 72. But my point is, nothing's exciting me about it. It looks like a good fantasy movie. Like, if it was the 1990s, it's like Blade. It's coming out, and if people don't know it's Marvel, they'll go see it anyway because it looks interesting. But it's not exciting me. I'll probably go see it, but I'm not excited by the hype around it. I don't care about it. I don't care about the character. No offense to the character, the creators, or all Asian people on the panel and watching. I just don't. I'm not interested in the character. I never bought a Shang-Chi comic in my entire life, and I don't plan to now. But that doesn't mean it's not a great movie. But the Eternals, I like all the people in it, but the movie idea doesn't hit me because I kind of and again, not asking anybody if they liked Thor Ragnarok, but I know that Thor Ragnarok, what it did aesthetically is it played on the Kirby look of comics.
Right.
And I was hoping that they would go with somewhat of a Jack Kirby aesthetic in the Eternals. And to me, it just looks like every other rubber suit rubber suit Marvel movie. That's all.
I mean, to me, the trailer I thought looked good for Shang-Chi, but I don't know. I mean, to me, it's one of those. It's a wait and see for me. I didn't look at it and go, "This looks like this great epic movie." But for me, it piqued my interest.
Yeah, I just feel like not to be fan service, but if you would have seen Doctor Strange in one of the commercials in the trailers, or you would have seen Captain Marvel, or you would have seen Thor, it brings. I just feel like the end game, ended, and now everything going forward is like, well, we'll get to the legacy characters, but we'll get to them in a few years. And we're just going to roll out these new characters and roll the dice. And I'm sorry, but between the end game, the name, and all the characters retiring, and streaming services and pandemic, I don't think it looks that good. I don't mean to be negative, but I don't think you're ever going to get billion-dollar movies again. Ever. Ever.
Because of the pandemic.
Imagine what James Cameron's thinking. Holy shit! I've been working on all these years on Avatar 2, 3, 4, and 5, and now no one's gonna see it. It's fucked up, and it's nobody's fault. It's just shit happens.
Yeah,
shit goes up creek.
Sure does.
Yeah.
In 2020 and 21, it does.
Yeah. Let's hope 2022 gets better.
Shh, don't jinx it.
Yeah, I'll be in it next year about this time.
Ooh, that's like something that should be on a paranormal show.
Time go.
He's got books just dropping by themselves back there.
I got man elbow over here,
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think, Jeff?
You've
had some time to think about stuff lately.
Yeah, I've been laid up for a while. Yeah, I mean, I like seeing. Don't get me wrong, I like the character and everything, but like you said, it's a little, off-putting to me a little bit. But I mean, I watch, like you said, I'll watch it too. You know what I mean? And I'm Asian. You know what I mean?
I know that's weird. So for you to say it's off-putting is really profound. Right. And again, my first thing about it was, I want to see Bruce Lee looking dude with his shoes off and all kinds of shit going on. I want his hair to be a little longer, like Mortal Kombat guy. I want all this cool stuff. And I got this guy who looks like he works at a bank or a grocery store or whatever.
He was on a TV show where he worked at a used car lot.
Well, to be honest with you, in the trailers, he looks like it. Oh, and by the way, I gotta be even more negative. When you go to the toy store and you see those toys at the Walmart and the Target, it looks like an accountant with a stick in his hand. I mean, the toys, even the Marvel Legend, it's like he's got a red shirt and brown pants and a stick in his hand. And I'm thinking to myself, what fucking kid is going to go look at that thing and say, wow, I got to have that cool looking toy?
They could have had the guy
Worst
that
toy I've ever seen.
played Liu Kang play him, man.
Oh my God. Take his shirt off or something. I mean, come on.
And then don't even get me started on the 10 rings. The 10 rings are even. Yeah. It's like the what was it? What's the movie with the kung fu movie with I forget the name.
Fighter?
No.
Val Kilmer?
No. It's a comedy type one. I forgot.
Was it Enter the Fist?
The Last Dragon?
No shit. What was it? There was a Shaolin Soccer. The guy did that movie. I freaking can't remember, but it was freaking. That's what it reminded me of, because there was a guy in there with rings on his arm, like that. So I'm like, what the hell is that?
I'm making my own toys. I'm getting a Han Solo Star Wars figure and 10 Cheerios, and that's going to be the action set.
Dude, it drove me nuts, because I'm like, what the hell are those things on his arm? And then I read the explanation of it, and they go, oh yeah, those are the 10 rings. I'm like, dude, that's retarded as hell.
Okay.
Look, you had hot mitts. I got hot mitts too.
Good, and they're good.
Where are those mitts at when we need them?
For the viewing audience, to recap, Jeff said that's retarded as hell. Yeah. And my thing is that one of the most boring superheroes I've ever seen visually. Mm-hmm. And by the way, the Eternals weren't much better. They were like, hey, let's put 10 people in really vague leather outfits that we can barely see, and maybe parts light up.
But you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of freaking Jupiter's Legacy. That's
yeah.
I'm like, I looked at it, I'm like,
it also reminded me of the Invincibles and every other superhero family movie. And and by the way, Image Comics has like 20 graphic novels and original ideas which are exactly the same.
Right.
It's a bunch of people that don't know their gods, and then they're gods and whatever. But hey, hopefully it does good, right? You know, but
like I said, I hope that it does good too, because if Shang-Chi does good, it means that means Asians can actually lead a movie. You know what I mean? The whole cast of Asian people can actually carry a movie, because that's what Hollywood thinks is a whole cast of Asian people can't carry a movie. You know what I mean? So
in Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah. Well, that's the exception, but I'm just saying this would be the superhero equivalent to that. You know what I mean? So because they don't trust it, and then dude, if they named his dad what originally his dad's name is in the comics, it would have been what was it? It was yellow something. I remember.
Yellow Claw.
Yeah, that's
Yellow
what it was. Yeah, it would have been bad, because people would have went, this and that.
Whatever. That's a classic villain in Marvel.
Yeah, but instead they used the freaking Mandarin instead.
Yeah,
that's his dad. So it's like,
whatever. They're like, hey, we didn't use the Mandarin good in Iron Man 3. We'll just make another one.
Yeah, we'll make this one the original one.
Yeah,
that was so horrible.
Yeah,
we can all agree on that.
Yeah, we can all agree on that one. It was bad. And then the little kid in 3.
and Spider-Man Far From Home was just Iron Man 3 rewritten.
And supposedly, what I've heard rumors about the end credit scene on Shang-Chi. Supposedly, it's a major end credit scene. So supposedly, but we don't know.
I'm gonna buy a ticket and just go for the last 5 minutes, because
everybody go get your spec books now.
Yeah. It's going to be Puck from Alpha Flight.
It's going to be It's gonna be.
We need some
supposedly-
fucking dwarves on screen in Marvel.
It's going to be
films.
Santa Claus.
It's going to be Witching Hour.
Mhm.
It's going to be Vampirella.
Yes, DC
Vampirella
DC crosses
being-
over.
It's
Yeah.
going to be it's going to be She behind me from Billy Tucci.
Dude, I wouldn't mind actually if Billy actually got somebody to actually do a movie or she. That'd be
You
kind of
heard-
cool.
His original was supposed to star Tia Carrere, by the way.
Oh, that would've been
Ooh.
cool.
No, it would have been terrible. Come on. It would have been
Come on.
It would have been like it would have been like
eye
that.
candy, man.
It would have been like that Vampirella movie that came out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but the
Tia was stunning back in the
honestly,
day.
honestly, the Vampirella movie is straight like B movie type stuff. But
Yeah,
it's yeah. You know
But the
what I mean?
She movie with Tia Carrere would have been a B movie. Let's face it. Now, if it was done with Lucy Liu when she was in Charlie's Angels way back
Right.
when,
Right.
at least there's a serious actress there. No offense against Tia Carrere, she's beautiful, but her acting in Wayne's World was about as good as it's going to get.
Yeah. So, but who would you think would play a good she though now?
Oh,
think?
lots. There's a lot of women.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of, without sounding racist, there's a lot of Asian women who have appeared in kung fu, martial arts, detective shows.
Right.
I see Asian women all the time. God damn if I know any of their names, but but I know there's a lot of them that could and especially like there is even that show called Kung Fu on the CW.
Right, yeah, I've seen
All those women that fight on that show, they're attractive. They look like they can act. I think Dean Cain could play a good she. I think Mike Myers, judging by his language skills in Wayne's World 2, he could play she. I think
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of folks that can play she, but the best person to play she, because she likes whitewashing movies, is Scarlett Johansson.
All right, and then since we jumped on this topic, who if Polito actually went out and actually had
good
somebody.
topic. Wow, real good.
If Polito actually went out and actually had somebody make a Lady Death movie, or Lady Death. I think he only has Lady Death, right? He doesn't have.
He doesn't
other.
He doesn't have Purgatory anymore.
Yeah, so
Wow.
let's just say he goes out and actually
Let's
tries
just say
to get a
Lady Death.
Death movie made. Who would you think would play a good one?
Jenna Jameson.
Well,
I mean, again,
I saw a
if
cover-
it was made in 1990, Gina Jameson.
No, I saw
Pamela
what was it?
Anderson.
I saw
If
Yeah,
it was
right.
1990.
I saw a cover that actually what was it? What was it? Who the one that played Catwoman in the with the Penguin and in Batman and
Michelle Pfeiffer.
yeah, it looked like Michelle Pfeiffer. There was a cover from
Right.
I got from Germany that looked like a
Michelle
I mean,
Pfeiffer's a little too old for that now.
I mean, when she was younger, yeah.
Well,
but,
let's look at actresses on screen right now. You know who'd play a good Lady Death would be someone like an Evangeline Lilly or someone like that. Let's face it, she has white hair and white skin.
right.
And I don't mean white Caucasian. I meant painted white.
Painted white, yeah.
But anybody with long hair and a good body.
Because originally the character was called Hope, and she was blonde first, and then when she got to hell, that's when she turned into Lady Death.
Can I say something that's unfortunate, because it is 2021 now and soon to be 2022? I don't think we're going to see movies with women scantily clad like Lady Death and Vampirella. You know they're just going to put Captain Marvel jumpsuits on them. You know that, right?
You had to.
Yep.
I mean, no.
I don't know why. Like, I even am dreading, how they were talking about making a Red Sonja movie.
Yeah.
She's not going to have a chainmail bikini top or any of that. And it's kind of stupid, because I got to say, if you made a new Conan movie, or even the Jason Momoa Conan movie, or Aquaman, why is it that the men have their shirts off all the time, but we can't have attractive women on screens anymore? I don't understand that.
Right.
Like, for example, the girl that played the wife and the head queen on Vikings, she who actually kind of has a Scarlett Johansson kind of look, but you know, when she was in fighting shape, she was like a fucking martial artist and stuff. She maybe not now, but like 10 years ago, she would have been perfect for those kind of roles. Like a red Sonja, you know, dye her hair red and whatever, but she would have been perfect. She already played a Viking with swords and shit. But my point is, I really think that we're not going to see that with, and again, it's not like I'm not criticizing society, but I think the media is a little uptight now, and they're not gonna, and it doesn't make sense, by the way, because the celebrities themselves post themselves with low cut. You know, have you ever seen movie premieres?
And I mean, you see many of them with like a jacket and nothing on underneath.
Right. And it could be Salma Hayek or a Brie Larson or any of those folks. They're showing off everything at movie premieres, but in the movies themselves, it's super tame.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't understand that too much. And think about when's the, like, you know, we talked about barbed wire and stuff. When's the last time you've seen anyone looking that, you know, other than Wonder Woman, you know, wearing a kind of comic accurate costume? Nowhere.
Somebody, I was just thinking of it. What about the lady that played Emma Frost in the X-Men movies?
Yes, January Jones. Yeah,
I think she would be really good for something like a Lady Death or something.
Well, without being cruel to January Jones, that X-Men movie she was in was almost, I don't know what, 12 years ago. So I don't know if, you know how it is in Hollywood. If you're a woman, you know, once you start getting over 35, 40 years old, you know, then all of a sudden the perception is different of you, you know, anyway. So,
So I always think of Kate Beckinsale from Underworld. And she still looks almost exactly the same.
That's a good call. Kate Beckinsale could probably play any one of these action figures, action roles. And I actually think she would be great for Lady Death.
Yeah, she would.
Honestly, that's a great call.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been dating for a long time, but it's on the low key.
So you're that one that's why she canceled it over here in Tampa kind of long time ago.
No, sadly, it wasn't me that was stalking her and got tased and kicked out. That wasn't me.
No, but you know, that is a good choice there. You know, we could throw in
and Chloe Grace Moretz,
and you know, even the you know there's shit. I don't know. My mental train went right off the tracks. But oh no, even the Mila Jovoviches of the world. You know, these women, and even Charlize Theron. You know, even the these are older women, older actresses, but they still get the job done. Yeah. And they're still making action movies, which is, you know, I don't know why.
I mean, the old guard I thought was really good myself. But.
Yeah, the old guard was fantastic. Yeah,
Charlize could play her, and then just because all it is makeup anyway.
Well, even Angelina Jolie could play Lady Death and be convincing because you know if you watch her in the Maleficent movies, you know she's actually pretty good in those, and you know, and the look and the makeup and all that is really good. And I actually liked, you know, a lot of people don't talk about Charlize Theron in those Huntsman movies.
Oh yeah.
Those are good movies.
She's really good in those movies too, as that, you know, as that villain or hero or fantasy type. So good topic, Jeff.
Yeah. I had a while to think about that one.
He's been thinking about it for like 4 weeks.
Yeah. I've been up. So what else has been happening in 4 weeks?
You keep saying what? Have you guys watched What If?
I watched one episode. I haven't seen past that yet.
I watched them both, and I liked the second episode better than I liked the first one.
I didn't really like either one of them.
You didn't like either one?
I really didn't.
You never like either.
I liked the here's what I didn't like. The first one, the first of all, it drove me crazy why they couldn't call her Captain Britain. Why Why? What's
That is right off the bat.
we had the Union Jack on her shirt.
Yeah, and on her shield
On
too.
a shield, yep.
So why not call her Captain Britain? I don't understand. It's a what if.
Mhm.
So it doesn't have any problem with the Captain Britain mythology of the real Captain Britain. What was that about? That was ridiculous to me.
Because she had to turn to Captain America. That's why.
It was super. Everything in the plot moved real quick,
Yeah.
and nothing took time to incubate. But
Mhm.
as a cartoon or an animated, this was almost like an animated short. What, it was like a half an hour or whatever. I
Yeah.
actually liked the style of it a lot. Like I liked how it looked. I like, and of course, I'm a Sergeant Fury Howling Commando fanatic. So seeing, we're never going to get a Sergeant Fury, but seeing the rest of or at least 3 of the Howling Commandos in the action with Dum Dum's always there, Dum Dum Dugan. But the point is, I did like the action, the visuals, the lighting. I actually liked Peggy Carter's character herself. I thought she was going to be too masculine looking, but she was pretty cool. I thought she looked like She-Hulk kind of thing, and I liked it.
You hit something I was thinking,
and I liked it a lot. I mean, I really liked it more than I thought. I just didn't like the story too much. I thought putting Steve, I thought putting Steve in the Iron Man with the Tesseract was stupid. But other than that, I thought that was dumb. But the rest,
everything that I thought right there, those 3 things.
But again, the things that I didn't like about it were story. But just from a visual aspect, I did like it, and it looked like a comic. It looked like a comic book, in animated form. And I liked the act. I thought the action was amazing. I like, her battling those Panzer tanks were just that was just really good. Like the art direction and the direction of the animation was great. I just thought the story was weird. But it's a what if, and it was weird. It's like the part with the Watcher in the beginning and the end was like really quick, and it's like they just threw it in the beginning and the end, and it's like it looked like not a lot of thought or mystique put into it. But again, I haven't seen the second one.
Second episode it's about the same way they did the first one. So
yeah. I mean, I'm impressed the fact that they brought most of the actors in to do the voices.
Right.
I know that wasn't Chris Evans, but that was Haley Atwell's voice.
Right.
And it was Stark's voice and all that. It wasn't and then I know that what's his face recorded all that shit before he died for the animated for the Black Panther in the second one, although I haven't seen it. I don't know whether they used Josh Brolin in it or not, but
oh yeah, they did.
But that's impressive to bring the actors back. I doubt we'll hear Scarlett Johansson in any episode in the future, but that's impressive that at least they got the voices and they at least have the looks going of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So
yeah, Dave Bautista, he said they didn't even call him to do voice work for it. I was like, seriously?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
why not? He was talking to other people about it, and he called him. Was like, "Do you need me for this?" And like, "No, we got somebody." Wow! But everything you just said about that, because when she come in, I'm like, "That's She-Hulk."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she had the Union Jack on something, I was like, "Why is this not Captain Britain?" Exactly what you said.
It's so obvious to make her Captain Britain, and it sounds better. And by that way, in the future, you could actually introduce the real Captain Britain, which
instead they call her what is it? They call her Captain Carter, right, or something.
Yeah,
like that.
so
Captain Carter.
Captain Carter did the whole damn thing. I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
No,
Captain Peggy.
It didn't make any sense.
Nope.
Well, I'm glad they didn't call her Captain Peggy.
Yeah, that
that would have been just awful.
Yeah,
Captain Peggy would have been better than Captain Carter.
It just Captain Carter. It's like, why would you call her Captain Carter? It's like you never called him Captain. Captain
Rogers.
Captain
Rogers
or Captain Steve.
Which Captain Rogers sounds better than Captain Carter.
Yeah.
Captain Steve. who is oddly enough related to Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve. Yeah. Imagine if Imagine if Joe Simon and Jack Kirby way back when would have said, "Forget Captain America. We're gonna call him Captain Steve and Bucky," and that would have been the name of the group, Captain Steve and Bucky.
All right. Somebody said this after the first episode. They said, "Look out, DC! Marvel's coming after you with that for the animated." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?
No.
Are you kidding me? You got 130 to 4. I can't remember. It was like 40-minute episode, whatever it was. I'm like, you are seriously saying the 30 plus years of DC great animation, you're going to be like, well, they're done now.
Well, I think with the Marvel universe, you could, the way it's going, you might be saying, hey, watch out, Marvel, DC's coming after you. And there's my segue. Even though it didn't make a lot of money, did everybody, Jeff, did you see Suicide Squad?
Yeah. The Suicide Squad. Yeah.
What'd you think of the Suicide Squad?
I liked it, man. I actually liked it, and I actually enjoyed it. I like how they had, well, spoiler if nobody else has watched it. There's a big star at the end.
Yeah, it was great. I watched it. I watched it 3 or 4 times. I loved it every time.
Yeah, I watched it twice now, and a lot of times when I watch something the second time, I'm like, yeah, it's not quite as good. Watch it the second time, I'm like, man, this is so good.
That's what's so good.
I'm glad they actually killed off characters. You know what I mean? Not like the last one where they only killed off one. I'm actually surprised.
Well, I didn't want the one character at the end to get killed off. That was upsetting.
But you can say whatever you want about, James Gunn is a really good filmmaker because even if you weren't a huge fan of the second Guardians of the Galaxy, the first Guardians of the Galaxy had the same type of moments that Suicide Squad, that it doesn't matter how many times you've seen the movie. If you're passing the television and it happens to be on, you're going to sit and watch those scenes because they're so freaking good.
Yep.
And to be honest with you, the Suicide Squad, in my opinion, and I'm a big fan of both Guardians movies,
me too.
I think the Suicide Squad is even way better because there are parts of the Suicide Squad that you may not watch the whole movie, but there's parts of the Suicide Squad that I will no doubt watch a million times. And I've even, because it's already too late, shit's online already, I've even looked up scenes like, hey, I want to see the open the lock with your foot scene, or I want to see the best scene. The best part of the movie by far is the killing the rebel squad.
Yeah,
it's so good. Bloodsport and Peacemaker having a competition about how many people they're killing is such a classic, funny yet violent yet great scene in a film.
Oh, when they get in that little tent with that woman, my guys, we're
every scene,
so good,
and every scene with King Shark. Yeah. James Gunn knows the secret to good action movies. You put a animated character in it, whether it's Groot or King Shark, or even Rocket Raccoon. You put those animated CGI characters in it for the comic relief, yet so good. And King Shark was aces the entire movie. Mm-hmm. Had a lot to do with Stallone's voice too. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of people, you would see Groot and you don't know that it's Vin Diesel unless you know it's Vin Diesel. But Stallone really brought the stupid for King Shark, and it works so good. And even like the fact that I cared so much about Ratcatcher too, and Polka Dot Man was insane.
Oh, Polka Dot Man really upset me at the end when he died. That was that kind of made me pause for a second.
Yeah, but again, like I said, you knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like I didn't. I was hoping he was going to keep going. I did not know that.
No.
No, but what made me the one that made me laugh was because you watch all the way to the end, and then freaking the ferret or whatever that thing.
The
weasel wakes up and goes, it runs off, and then it doesn't get blown up. But my one of my favorite scenes is where the girl goes and whacks freaking man. What was it? the brick or the wall, Waller right across the head and knocks her out. And then all the guys look at her and goes, you know we're gonna get it later when she wakes up. Right?
I liked that whole Waller and all her assistants brought a lot of Jurassic Park assistant vibe to it. I liked it a lot. And I like the fact that if anyone saw the end credit scene, they're in it with and we're not going to spoil that, but there is a character that survives at the end that you don't think he is. And then those people are no doubt going to be in that TV show. Mm-hmm. So that's good.
Another scene that I really like, because I love Harley Quinn, was when she was at the beginning, when she's in that foxhole with Javelin.
Yeah.
And Javelin is dying, and she's do something with this Javelin, and he's like, huh? What?
Well, the best part was when she went to the face she was going to caress it, and then she got that. It was just so good. So good.
And then when she shot the other dude.
That reminds me, if anyone saw the Harley Quinn Birds of Prey movie, the one great scene, I actually don't mind that movie that much, but there's that scene where she's drugged, where she can't do where she's paralyzed. But then when Victor Zsasz falls on her, she's got like the little knife in her hand and she's like poking him. It's like those Margot Robbie, no matter how bad the scripts are or good they are, she should play Harley Quinn in everything.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wolf of Wall Street 2 featuring Harley Quinn.
I need more video from that teddy bear from Wolf of Wall Street.
Of course you do.
Of course you do. No, but what was it? Arm Lad or whatever his name was. The other guy was playing in Suicide Squad where his arms come off.
Oh, Detachable Arm Kid.
It's the detachable kid.
Yeah, it was freaking hilarious because they started shooting his hands and he freaking passes away from him. I'm like, really?
Like, that's your name? That's my name.
That was the worst character.
Your name are letters?
And Pete Davidson, I don't even know what his character did other than have two guns on him and be a rat.
His character was shot in the face guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. He goes, I caught you guys. Oh.
And Michael Rooker's character, did we ever find out what he actually did?
He could swim well, and he could throw a ball against walls.
Okay.
But he had that sweet blonde hair.
Yeah, he did. He's Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yeah. He did pop, actually. He goes, yeah, she goes, go back.
Spoiler.
Yeah. There's nobody watching, really. Well, whoever watches later, spoiler.
The only people watching are the three of us.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Get in and chat and have a good old time about some
they thought the show was over. They haven't seen it in 4 weeks.
Yeah. Well, yeah. At least I'm feeling better, man. So
we're so happy.
Yeah.
We were a little worried about you for a while.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but a little bit.
Yeah, it's just a smidge.
Yeah, just a smidge.
Just a smidge.
Yeah, I picked up the rest of the books too. Rest of my books.
Red Sonja.
Yeah, Red Sonja, Red, White, and Red. Oh, Black, Red, and Red. By I think this is Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti one. Yep. Picked that one up. Picked up Silver Coin. Picked up Vampy 22.
Vampy.
Yeah, and picked up Ink Blot. Good Asian, issue 4. Then I picked up Perillo, Vampy 22.
I wonder if they would have gotten in trouble if they had called it the mediocre Asian. That's a really cool Asian.
Yeah. And then
that was a joke, everyone. Don't send me emails and letters.
That.
Everyone, no one's listening.
Mask. Yeah. Nobody's watching, really.
It's going to get 23,000 views.
Yeah.
Yeah. us talking crap. Me talking crap about Shang-Chi, and I'm the Asian guy. Hey, they're gonna go, why is the Asian guy talking crap about shit?
Wait a minute. I'm the martial artist, and I think it looks like it's going to be okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's gonna be an okay movie. I'm just saying, I think it's a, you know what I mean. I think it's like you said, the mediocre Asian playing the mediocre character.
I don't think we care anymore.
On that TV show where his parents own the convenience store.
Yeah.
Here's my take. Here's a lukewarm take.
Yeah.
If they would have made a movie with Thor sharing an apartment with that guy on Earth, that would make more money than Shang-Chi. In fact,
Thor the whole time.
All they got to do is make Lebowski Thor again a thing, and that's going to make a shitload of money.
Yeah.
I don't know what Marvel's thinking, man. I really don't. They're out of their minds. And what's funny is, like, is it not me, or like, is it just that I read too much news online? But don't I hear that China's not too happy? Like, isn't it not even going to debut in China?
It's not going to debut in China because they're not happy about it.
Right. But also, there's a
pandemic. We don't care.
Well, there's a lot of shit going on in China right now with us.
Yeah.
And I don't even think they're going to allow the movie to distribute in China.
Yeah, it's not only that, because the main reason they don't want it is because certain things in it they don't want the citizens to see. So, like how
like freedom.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so like certain things I forget why, but like they don't want, and then that's bad for Hollywood because they're losing a big market there. That's
probably why they made it in the first place.
Yeah. That's the whole reason. Yeah, Kevin Feige even said that's the main reason they made it, was to get the Chinese market. And
I wonder if, like in the Avengers, if the Chinese market, if they couldn't have Captain America in it.
They did though.
Well, actually, I can ask because my uncle is a big comic guy, you know, over there, and then he likes.
He's called Captain Rogers.
He's good.
Captain Steve.
Oh,
it's Scuba Steve instead of Captain Steve.
It could be Captain Steve over there. It couldn't. It might not be even Captain America over there.
Or they cut him out of the whole movie.
Oh yeah,
that's what I was thinking. I was like, we're gonna cut him out. We can't show something like that.
But truth be told, Endgame and Infinity War and all those movies, they all made super bucks in China at the time.
Yep.
First, I'm telling you guys, when you have a movie dynasty, don't call any of the movies Endgame. Just don't do it, because you're just, you know, you made a movie called Endgame and you made $2 billion or $3 billion.
More than that, I think.
and then all of a sudden, the entire movie industry collapses because of an occurrence. So, you know, it's like, it's a Thanos snap, buddy. It just happened.
Yeah. That's
pretty much.
I mean, it's
COVID.
I'm sorry, but you know. Thanos, COVID.
I never even thought of it that way, but now there it is.
Yeah.
I knew it when I saw it. I'm like, wow, you actually called a movie Endgame. When you call something Endgame, or you put the word end in anything, then after that, no one cares anymore.
Yeah.
You're done. You're done.
You're right.
When you make movies for 10 years straight and make 24 films and then title the last one Endgame, and then everybody goes and sees it, they're done with you. You're done. Bye. It's the end. It's not the beginning game. It's the end game. It's over. It's over, man.
I mean, you had the first Avenger. Now you have the end game.
Right. So it's done. And it's sad because they will make movies for the next 20, 30 years, 40 years, but they will never be as successful.
I don't think so.
It's not going to happen and pandemic or not. Streaming now, it's just not going to happen.
DC rules the movie universe.
That's right. We're gonna in 10 years. You're gonna go see Aquaman 5, and they're gonna be like, yeah.
Aquaman 5, Endgame. No.
DC got bought by didn't Warner Brothers get bought by like freaking what was it?
Discovery.
Discovery, right? Discovery bought them, and then So now the comics are owned by Discovery, huh?
The comics. We're not even talk. Since Randall's not here, I can shake my head and say every single writer and artist left DC 2 weeks ago to go to a company called Substack, where they're going to make blogs and sell their comics on Tumblr blogs. Anyway, DC is shot to fuck. Yeah. They're just here's the marketing plan at DC. Let's just make all the characters gay and call it a day.
Well, Daryl's a big DC guy because you're a Harley guy.
Yeah.
Harley's pretty gay too now.
Yeah.
I felt like she's been bi for a long time.
But do you see the new book? It's called Kiss, Bang, and Eat or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
the cover
seen the covers?
And the cover has her and Poison Ivy scissoring themselves on the cover. That's
sometimes you got there are things you need to do.
No, I agree, but like poor Batman can't go down on anybody.
Oh yeah, on Catwoman.
Yeah, poor Batman can't get no dick. I mean,
hey, if he goes down on Alfred, it's okay.
Alfred's dead, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that.
I mean, Alfred 2 or 3?
No, they killed Alfred. Tom King.
But he died once before, didn't he, a long time ago?
No,
Batman's died before, but he's never died. Alfred's never died before.
in canon, they killed Alfred a year and a half ago.
It shows you how long it's been since I've read.
Which sucks because Alfred is a good character, and it's a stupid person to kill.
Sir Pennyworth.
Exactly.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end up calling this now since it was
good. I got to get up early anyway.
All right. What you got going on, Anthony? Since
Indiegogo, man, Indiegogo, Misty America. So Misty America, created by Anthony Sika on Indiegogo. I'm going to be closing it out probably this weekend.
Okay.
$25 gets you a nice package. $15 gets you a hat. Come on, support independent creators. I am not making six figures. I'm making after all is said and done, I'm going to have enough to maybe take my family out to dinner after I make anything. But that's what I like to do. So Misty America now, Misty America #1, Venerella's coming out in October. And then in January, I'll be launching another campaign for Misty America 2.
All right.
All right.
All righty. That's what Anthony got going on. And let's see what Daryl, Simply Incredible Podcast, got going on.
Hey.
What you got going on?
I'm going to be going to play some disc golf, put some pictures on my Instagram, maybe do a video here or there. But I'm also I need to tell you guys about this Indiegogo campaign. My good friend Anthony Sika, dude. Get out there, go out there, look up Misty America right here. Look at this. This lady right here is going to be on his YouTube channel on Tuesday. She's going to be there. And for what I understand, I might be wrong, in a very similar outfit, if not this very particular one.
Probably that very one.
Check out Anthony Sika on Indiegogo. Support him and come to his YouTube channel on Tuesday to see this lady. And we're going to have fun with it.
Yes, we will. Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for watching Extreme Nerd Table, guys. I'm going to be coming back with Anthony's Comic Wednesdays. This Wednesday, and then I'll have Extreme Nerd Table, and the Nerdy Collective is going to be back too. I'm going to be back on there. And then if we have a Silver Age Sunday, be back on Silver Age Sundays. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.